for so long lived in the shadow of the Spitfires, but now with increasing numbers available to be seen in shows like this, that's increasingly no longer the case. Our historic trainers, well, not quite trainers, because we've got a bit of a liaison theme to the first formation, which is the Piper L4 Cub. With the Slepchev Storm, and then behind, these really are all trainers, the Miles Magister, the Focke-Wulf FW44J Stieglitz, and the very familiar the Havilland DH62A Tiger Moth.
Come again, can we have 4 photographs?
Civilian pilot training program starting in 1938, and at one stage, I believe 80% of all American military pilots trained initially on Piper J3 Cubs, the civilian version. With it is a Slepchev Storm, which is a modern ultralight representation of the wartime Fiedler Storm observation and liaison aircraft. To represent what's sometimes referred to as the last gunfight on the Western Front, which was a duel that took place in 1945 between the Storm and the Cub. A duel between pistols fired from their cockpits, which led to the Storm forced landing. The invasion stripes on the Cub, reflecting the use of these aircraft in significant numbers by US Army Field Artillery units during the Battle of Normandy in 1944, operating from short and prepared strips very close to the front line, conducting artillery spotting in particular. Over the top of them come the Magister, the Stieglitz, and the Tiger Moth, and an interesting illustration here, Colin, of the different philosophies that different manufacturers embodied in their training airplanes for relatively similar period until the 1930s, although going back a bit further. But in front of it, we've got the Miles Magister, which was interesting as a monoplane trainer at the time. The RAF felt it needed a monoplane to prepare its pilots for those that go on and to fly monoplanes rather better for some of the handling of machines like that. This was faster than the biplanes like the Tiger Moth. It still had low landing speed, so to be quite docile for the big parts with these tail draggers in particular is air. The Magister was a little kinder, and here we see it in the lead of a very, very spirited RAF versus Luftwaffe dogfight that being enacted by training structure of combat aircraft, because behind it we've got the absolutely beautiful Focke-Wulf FW44 Stieglitz. Means Goldfinch. It was one of several trainer designs of the time as Germany rearmed against the terms of the Versailles Treaty, designed by a team headed by Kurt Tank, the legendary Focke-Wulf chief designer, just after he joined the company in 1931. The first team is a direct contemporary, pretty much, of the Tiger Moth. The Magister, leading it is one of several that are now airworthy in the UK. In fact, all the airworthy Magisters are now in the UK, apart from one in the Czech Republic. The Tiger Moth was still, however, so numerous and carried on dominating RAF training even after the monoplane Magister came along, and far fewer Magisters were built than Tigers. This one's owned by a syndicate headed by Dave Bramwell and is based on board the Stieglitz. Behind it is part of a vintage aeroplanes, so finds it a very nice tour of a useful range. He likes it so much he bought another one which is currently in the throes of restoration. But the Stieglitz is a very uncommon sight. Here's an extremely familiar one, the Tiger Moth, in from the left. More than 7,000 de Havilland D822A Tiger Moths were built in the UK, and in excess of 4,000 of those were turned out during wartime for the RAF, and of those almost half by the Morris Motors factory in Cowley in Oxford.